Hello everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day today. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Today in the news, we have some bit of drama going on yesterday about floating camps and people getting banned for stuff they shouldn't be, in my opinion. Let's get into it here. Okay, so just to make it clear, these are basically floating camps, and I think they're absolutely beautiful. Like, this definitely takes a bit of effort to learn how to do and put together, and they're not really hurting anybody. The odd time I've gotten a camp up in the air that you're like kind of, tricked into falling out of and you fall to your death, but like that's 1 out of 100, honestly. Like, these camps I really think are not hurting anybody, and I don't see why we can't do this in the wasteland. It's actually a very nice hobby. I just like building in general, so I feel how these people probably feel about their builds. I'm sure they took a lot of time to make them, but somebody did get banned, unfortunately, for having one of these, I think. A build uploaded by this account has been reported 1 or more times for a terms of service violation regarding best builds involving cheats and exploits. As a result, the build has been removed, and this account has been permanently deactivated. If you believe the decision was made in an error, directions for appealing the account bans can be found here. Regards, Bethesda Customer Service. Now, I have been hearing about best builds getting reported a lot. I'm not even going to get into that subject. I don't know. If you don't like best builds, yeah, maybe I don't really understand the reporting of that. If this is what's going to happen from it, I don't want people that shouldn't be getting banned just because we don't want something in the game. And I think that's what's kind of happened here. Anyway, that's what I've heard anyway. There's a bit of a mass reporting going on, and unfortunately, this person here got banned probably because of that, but fortunately, they did get their account reinstated. Following a thorough investigation, we have now reactivated your Bethesda.net account, and you may now log back in. Thank you for your patience and cooperation throughout this process. Regards. Now, I think this would be better investigated before they get banned, just because this is extremely stressful. Imagine putting thousands of hours into a camp or a build or an account, and then you just get banned. You know what I mean? Without an investigation, I feel that is like, backwards. I think there's just a better way of handling it. I guess maybe from the mass reports, that's just maybe how the system works. I don't know. I'm not very technical, and to be honest, I think we could just take best builds out of the game. I hate doing that daily challenge. And if we're going to have best builds, maybe you should have to be approved before you can have one. And I just want to read this from the person that had their account banned. I didn't want to put your name in the video in case you didn't want it, buddy. If you want to comment on the video, I will pin your comment. Let us know what's going on. And anyway, they posted on Reddit after their account got restored as well. Received this response this morning. I'm glad it's been reactivated. However, there's a serious lack of details about how I'm supposed to move forward with my camps. For now, I've just removed all my camps from the best build system, as I feel that really allows people to easily report. Exactly, right? Which is part of the problem, I think, too. Not that Bethesda isn't a bit to blame, because like I said, I feel like the way they handled this was a bit backwards. I'm definitely feeling my enthusiasm for the game diminished as a result of this too. I hate reading this. I'm sorry to hear this, man. Thanks everybody for the support and also for the criticism. I read every comment and I feel like I have a better understanding of how people feel about flying builds now. I hope Bethesda can create clear guidelines for us so we can build and showcase our camps without the looming threat of ban. Yes, man, I totally agree with you. Please do not stop building these camps. If anything, maybe you will be that person that gets this all fixed and set straight so people like you don't have to have this unfortunate outcome happen to them, right? So just maybe make that your motivation for making more camps. Maybe you're going to be the person that fixes all this for everybody and gets some light out there. You posting all of this on Reddit was definitely a start in the right direction, as I'm going to show you in a second. Bethesda did respond to this basically, or just the fact, because there was a ton of posts on Reddit yesterday about accounts getting banned for having a flying camp. I'm sure there's more to it than that, but I thought this was a great example. You seem like a really nice person. I truly feel like this person shouldn't have been banned, and this is really what I wanted to talk about. This person should not be getting banned. Bethesda responded, "We've seen that there's been a lot of discussion around floating camps in the community today, so we wanted to take a moment to clarify our stance. We want to reassure builders that floating camps are okay to build. We love seeing them, myself too. We've highlighted a lot of them in our various camp showcase pieces over the years. It's not our intention to take action on camps based on how they're built as long as they're not harming other players, gameplay, blocking events, access to NPCs, creating server issues, or breaking general TOS rules," which I don't even know what those rules are, to be honest. I'm sure they're somewhat straightforward, you know, just don't grief people. Like, I've been tricked into walking through a doorway, and then I walk through and I just fall to my death and die. But like I said, you know, that's like 1 out of 100 beautiful floating camps that I found. And to be honest, fair enough. I thought it was funny. Like, who cares anyway? You die. You know what I mean? It's not like a trap camp where they're like stealing your junk, you know what I mean, or something like that. That stuff, I feel like, you know, could possibly maybe result in a ban just because, you know, depending what kind of trap camp you have. If you have one that's just focused on, you know, lower level players trying to steal their junk, I don't really like that. If you're kind of a camp that traps people into doing, you know, certain tasks to get through it and stuff like that, those camps are awesome. Don't get me wrong about that. Just my opinion, of course. Thought I would get this out here so you guys were maybe, in case you were wondering what's going on. I was wondering about it because I was reading about this all on Reddit yesterday, so I thought I would do a little bit of research and make a video in the process just to get this all out there, and definitely wanted to get my opinion on the fact that I feel this person shouldn't have been banned. Please keep making your builds. I would say most of us definitely think they're beautiful and we really enjoy them. I'm sure it makes a lot of our days. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, everybody. As always, thank you for taking the time to check out the video. Have a pleasant evening.